welcome to another episode of Crits and Grits Friday Night Fights. We don't have Jeff with us tonight, but this is our first chance to bring our alternate Arthur in. But we're going to start with everyone else in the lineup for Facebook updates. Alex, you're playing Paul. What is Paul updating his Facebook with this week?
I don't have a Facebook update this week. But hi, everybody. Paul, he is a paladin. He's a shifter, and he's the best dog man that money can buy. Let's be honest.
Who's buying dogmen? What?
Yeah, we're so like where is the line on sentient creatures and still being purchasable commodities? Like, what does the intelligence level need to be before?
Well, I mean, if we're being honest, his intelligence is a -2. So.
Well, no, I get that, but he was still born to like
really
humanoid parents. I'm talking about like non-humanoid creatures.
Into some dark territory that this part of the story probably doesn't want to get into.
Are you sure? I mean, okay, so I guess the secondary question would be, and sorry, I will be short on this. Are there other mystical creatures that are like mystical beasts and monstrosities and stuff in this world? Like, or is it just the humans that were originally here that got changed into other races?
So this is Friday Night Fights, baby. Everyone's been a mythical race the entire time.
Oh, it's been the entire time. Okay, so then do we have mythical creatures that I guess would not be mythical but real?
Yeah, there was a unicorn security guard in the first couple episodes.
That's true.
Like a humanoid unicorn.
There's a centaur.
No, he was a straight up unicorn. He was a unicorn with a security guard shirt on.
Okay, because in my head, I just pictured that meme of the dude in the unicorn costume from like eons ago that went around the internet.
No, that was just a straight up unicorn.
Ah.
Yep.
I misunderstood because I just pictured buff unicorn costume guy.
Nope. He was just a very magical uniform.
Yep,
man.
Lord Shatterstar.
I'm actually going to save this by saying this. That line about him being the best dog man that money could buy, that was actually what his dad would say to him, and just like have him do odd jobs everywhere, and his dad would be the one who gets paid, not Paul. Paul would never get paid for anything because his dad sucks.
The best dog man, I guess, would be buying his time more than buying him though, or his labor. Okay, I don't know if would he understand the difference.
I mean, again, -2 intelligence. Some days he's very lucky to be somewhat conventionally kind of attractive, I guess.
Is Paul kind of a small town hottie where like you see a girl from high school and once a year she's like having another very amazing anniversary with this cutie but it's just Paul.
Yeah, he's a Covington 8, but he's an Atlanta 2.
Oof.
Damn.
Next up, we have Mr. Dr. Deebs playing Skate. What's Skate?
Mm-hmm.
What's Skate posting to Facebook right now?
He's posting a video from a seance recently where who's going to be involved? Drake's there because he is kind of like not 100% convinced about all the spirit stuff, and I think they probably roped Coach in just because he didn't have anything else going on that night. And they did a seance, and this serves the purpose of showing Drake all the cool spirit stuff. And then also, I have a class feature that lets me learn a spell temporarily by doing a seance like that, and so I learned Summon Undead. I can summon a spooky.
Underneath, there's just a reply from Drake that says, "The Sixth Sense is real, y'all." And last but not least, we have Abby playing Entropy. What's Entropy posting to Facebook this week?
In anticipation of the cosmetics company, she's definitely posted some makeup looks. And I guess probably in anticipation of, a company that's kind of based around dancing, probably asked people for some of their favorite simple choreography because she does not have a lot of dance experience, but she feels like she's going to have to do something for this. So she would have been more focused on not as much on social media and more on like, oh man, am I going to have to go fucking embarrass myself? This is bullshit. Probably trying to practice stuff. So hers is a little sparse.
Last cameras floated into the item store, and they just look like these floating orbs, and you, coach, and your teammates can see the orbs. No one else can. People. It's a more authentic feel, but most of the recording happens when you're at these events. And when you're in the bathroom, the Kano waits out there and then resumes following you.
Can it hear us?
No, it can't. It shuts off entirely in the bathroom. They made sure that these are, very ethical cameras for this, because this reality show is probably going to get highly unethical. Some of y'all plot to be some boys during this reality show and talk to Witchy Iceland.
I like that the only one that shouldn't be concerned is the one concerned.
Skate goes to the bathroom and just like does stuff, but doesn't want people to hear about it. God.
Just goes in, pretends, flushes the toilet, washes his hands.
Yeah, organic people are so fucking weird about everything.
There's got to be a joke about plugging in a dongle or something. I don't.
Just gets mesmerized by the swirling water for a minute. Oh my gosh. Would Skate have fart spray to make it convincing?
No, I don't think he would care that much,
Okay.
but that is a fun thought for the Warforged attempting to pass as a human.
But he's very obviously Warforged though, right?
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay.
But some Warforged may not be.
Over one of the floating cameras, you just hear, "All right, team, give us a smile."
Skate does not smile, but it looks like something that for a type of smile.
Is it a male or a female voice?
You can't tell.
Entropy just flicks off the camera and absolutely does not smile. On the off chance it's a guy. She does not smile for men.
Paul does one of those just cheeky dog grins where he's got the eyes really closed and he's got the very just happy look on his face. Like a nice Shiva.
Like from camera you hear, "And ladies and gentlemen of the world, this is one of our meme teams. I believe they were known as the Minute Squad. True name, Force Proximity."
Wait, we were known as the what?
Some lights start going off on the camera. Hear a little bit of music.
Did they call us a meme team?
Yeah, you're like one of the serious teams that are entering. You do some of the filler stuff. Honestly, there are 700 teams, but we brought you in. You're big on the internet right now, and that'll get some viewers. Right, so tomorrow we'll all meet up. We have you scheduled for DJ Meaty Boys Beat your point of contact on this camera here, and you're going to complete as many events as you can until we tell you to meet all the other teams at a certain place. And not really count in that portion, but if you do, we'll see you at stage 2.
Every time they say the word meat, Paul's eyes just kind of light up. He's like, "Oh, meat?
Oh,
Where? There's gonna be meat there, right? We're gonna have snacks and stuff."
Yes, I have some jerky in my purse. Focus.
Oh, my goodness.
And we fast forward to the next day, where you all meet outside of a studio. You find out that Wally overslept and Arthur has taken his place for the day. And from next to you all outside of DJ Meaty Boy's beat meter, you hear Arthur say, DJ Meaty Boy's beat meter. A spectacle where rhythm clashes, born from the neon-lit streets of Atlanta, helmed by the DJ Meaty Boy, once a formidable boxer, now a mice. His show an absurd yet earnest weekly ritual pitches teams in a dance of creation and destruction. They forge a living beat only to break it down. Embodying a bizarre yet compelling fusion of art and combat, here dancers don't merely move, they engage in rhythmic warfare. Yeah, I did my... Did you guys...
really good.
Did you guys do your research?
I saw there was meat, and Entropy said there'd be meat, so I'm here for the meat.
Let's just go in. And he pushes the double doors open, and as you step inside the lit area, the atmosphere is buzzing with anticipation. The set resembles a nightclub with pulsing lights and a mirrored ball cast reflections all over the place. There's a rhythmic bass that you can feel beating in your chest. Across from you, you see the rival party already here. They arrived on time, and they're just kind of patiently tapping their feet. You see a druid covered in like bioluminescent foliage. You see a cleric. She's got short hair and this pastel rainbow halo behind her. Her robes are adorned with this pastel glow. She's got bracelets covering each arm. Then you see a guy standing there with an afro. He's got these blues bell bottoms, and like there's even like the sleeves of his shirt sort of limps too, and there's like these purple glows dancing around his clothing. And then there's a dude and a dude with a tie, and you know that Michael Jackson get up.
Hold on, I'm not Googling Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, okay. Nope, got it. White pinstripe suit, fedora.
Big, beefy dude dressed like that.
Gotcha.
So for this encounter, you and the other party will be taking turns dancing down this line. You'll be given performance checks, and you can use anything you want to enhance your performance check. You just have to justify it. And if you use a spell that uses a spell slot to enhance your performance check, then that also adds to the creature that is going to be created at the end of this. So both teams are going to be dancing, and that dancing creates that the other team has to fight. And the spells that the team uses to create that creature is capable of using. And when you each like break off to fight your creatures, you can't interfere with each other's fights.
Okay, so like if I use lightning bolt, our creature will be able to use lightning bolt against them, but then I use that spell slot and there's going to be multiple conflicts before our next long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, or if you decide you want to take a long rest right after that, right after this, you can. These are all the choices that you have to make as a team on your way through this reality show.
Just dance your heart out right now. Dance like nobody's watching. Except there's going to be millions watching.
Oh, there are maybe even thousands of teams competing. But like you're higher on the billing, so you will get at least like 3 minutes of screen time in an episode. But who knows what happens once you get to stage 2?
Probably something real cool. I'm gonna bet right now.
Okay, so before we go on, Skate's going to say, "All right, team, let's circle up. Before any type of physical activity, but especially dancing, a rigorous calisthenics and stretching routine is going to be vital to your success. And I'm going to lead everybody through a few moments of stretching, and then I'm going to give Paul and Entropy both bardic inspiration."
Thank you. And while we're all in this huddle, I look at everybody, and with my inspiring leader feat, I for 10 minutes talk about how I'm so proud of everything that we've done and where we've come from and where we're going, and all the dance moves that we're really good at, and some of the ones we're not really good at, but we can do really well if we try just our hardest and our best to do so. And just a 10-minute long speech where the cameras are just continuing to roll and watch us. But everyone gets a plus, what is this, plus 9, I think? Not a plus 9, sorry. 9 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Just in case.
Okay. And then I'm also gonna do my Tales from Beyond
Ooh.
thing, and have one of the mini ghosts that lives or doesn't live in the area come and give me a bonus. And so for the next 10 minutes, a target makes an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma check. They can roll an extra die and add the extra die number to the check. Okay, Bardic. It's another Bardic inspiration for intelligence, wisdom, or charisma checks. Okay, whomst amongst us has the lowest charisma?
I have a plus.
Who's got the least Riz? Do you have any Riz at all?
Arthur has a 0.
Okay.
Paul is a
And then
charisma
entropy.
caster, right?
Yep. He's a paladin.
Same here. I got charisma.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Then Skate's going to kind of assign the spirit to follow Arthur. And so anytime he needs to make a wisdom, intelligence, or charisma, he gets another D8 from it.
Oh, wait a minute. This is genius. The three of us are all the charisma mains, and we're doing the cool dancey thing.
Yeah,
This is great.
yeah.
We might not be geniuses, but we have charisma.
We are charming.
All right, so the other characters are just going to go, like, after you. I'm not doing an initiative for them, but Arthur's got a 19 on his. Can I get everyone else to make an initiative roll?
Yeah, man.
I guess. I got a 22.
17.
What'd you roll, Abby?
Oh, sorry. 7.
The other team notices that you're all back, and they leave the craft service table with sandwiches, finish them real quick, and as you all step onto the lit dance floor, the atmosphere is buzzing with anticipation, and the set resembles a high-energy nightclub with pulsing lights, mirrored ball, and all that. And across from them, you see the other party just standing, waiting, each member a unique blend of bravado and style, waiting for you to take your places. The space between you is an illuminated walkway flanked on either side by glowing tiles, eagerly awaiting the impending dance showdown. The air is thick with excitement. The crowd's murmur blend with the background beats, setting a stage for performance where everyone is excited. Let's do this.
Ooh.
And then a screen lowers from the top of the arena, and it flickers to life, and you see a huge, beefy, meaty orc wearing red boxing gloves, diamond-encrusted sunglasses, and multiple striking chains down at all of you, and with one swift, dramatic motion, he was sending a wave of electrifying music over the crowd, and as the beat drops, you face each other, and the glowing walkway starts, pulsing.
Oh, snap. Where in the room is DJ Meaty Boy?
A DJ Meaty Boy is on a monitor that is
Oh,
suspended
he's not
from.
even here? Okay. Damn. All right. So if he's not here, actually, then Skate's going to. So he's standing right across the way from a fighter who appears like a dancing fighter, apparently. And so Skate's gonna like point at him and cast Fast Friends and try to make him be my own personal little background dancer.
So I'll have the two of you start dancing down the Soul Train line at the same time.
Mhm.
All right, so casting Fast Friends, is that a bonus action, regular action? What is that?
It's a regular action.
Regular
He's
action.
my friend.
Is that a cantrip
For up
or
to an
like a
hour.
spell slot?
Oh no, it's third level.
Third level? Okay.
He's my friend.
So give me that performance check.
Okay. How does the 27 hit you?
27. Jesus Christ, you're off to a strong start. So all what he does for his dance, and since he's your background dance, you can show him up with how you describe your dance. I might even add, some bonus onto this. It's great. So, like, he realizes a quarterstaff out of nowhere and just kind of, like, spins it around him while dancing. Imagine, like, high school color guard. Like, he is really giving it his all.
I picked a color guard member to be my backup dancer. Okay, so I don't have like a specific dance in mind, but kind of what I'm vibing is if you look up the music video for a song called Back on 74 by Jungle, it has some pretty incredible choreography that I think kind of fits the Soul Train vibe, and that's what we're doing. This fucking color guard nerd fighter is like backup dancing along with me.
And next up is Arthan. He's just gonna go for a regular. He's not much of a dancer. He's got no real charisma. You said he adds a D8 to his charisma roll or charisma checks.
Yep, I'm subsidizing his charisma with my own overflowing charisma.
So that's gonna be a 15 total from him.
Not terrible.
Okay, not bad.
He just does your basic round the walkway. And he's starting to get into it a little bit with that 15 performance check, so he's feeling himself. Paul, it's on you.
Skate turns around and sees this, and it's like, fucking, this is highly offensive.
Wait, Paul, I forgot we have the Warlock before you.
Oh, dang. Another charisma guy.
So, you see the dude with the afro, like, pull a wand out of thin air, and he cast motion around him to create just all these lights around him as he does an even better robot than down the line with his 17 performance check. It's on you, Paul.
So Paul definitely didn't understand the assignment on there being more dance than meat. So he is dressed in his finest, just rodeo attire. He's got the cowboy boots. He's got the Stetson. He has the big shiny belt buckle. That's also his spellcasting focus from like episodes ago.
God, I was hoping that belt buckle would be mentioned again because, God, I love it.
It's a good belt buckle. I don't remember everything about it. But what he's going to do is he's going to get on stage and he is going to do a nice little two-step. And who is on the other side, who is like the least coordinated looking of the bunch?
Why don't you roll me a perception check?
That is a natural 20. 20 plus 4, so 24. Of course, I'm always 20 on this. Shit. Well, I'm looking to see who is the like least coordinated of them. Who looks like they're the least
it's the cleric.
Oh, the cleric. Oh, damn it. That's a wisdom. That's fine. Because I, after doing a couple of my steps, I'm going to wink at them and cast Compelled Duel.
So that brings her out to dance down the line with you. And I'm going to re-roll her dance for this one because I'm going to have her roll at disadvantage. She was not expecting this.
No, what was not.
And what level is Compelled Duel?
I can upcast it if I really feel down to do that.
What level spell slot do you want to burn for this?
I'll just burn a 1, first level.
Okay. And did you roll your performance with advantage?
Not yet. Doing that now. Bam. Bam. That is going to be a 18 total.
18 total? Okay. And her original roll was a 13, is now a 6.
Ooh.
Correct.
He finishes off the 2-step with a twist, and he brings the hat down with a bow.
She was getting ready to like do one of those walkway struts down the aisle, but was kind of mesmerized by your 2-step and confused and didn't really finish and just walked back to her spot.
Oof.
But that was my bonus action. I guess the dancing was my action, yeah. But I think that's going to be it for me for the time being. Oh, and that lasts for a minute, up to a minute with concentration.
Right, so we'll just keep rolling her because she's going to be dancing down this line with you the entire time.
Excellent.
Entropy, it's on you.
All right. So Entropy was trying to figure out what she can even do because, dancing can hurt with certain assets with all the bouncing around and stuff. So I think she's going to choose kind of more of like an alluring belly dance type of thing. And she is going to use so prestidigitation can last up to an hour, and then thaumaturgy lasts 1 minute. She was gonna go ahead and use thaumaturgy to alter the appearance of her eyes and make them kind of more like glowy while she dances, and then use prestidigitation. One of the features is, the harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks.
So I'll let you do one spell per dance round.
Oh, you're right. Just one action. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah. Then she's gonna just do prestidigitation for like a shower of sparks to kind of enhance her dance as she goes down the little thing and just does
That's going to be a cantrip.
Yes,
right?
that's a cantrip.
All right, but you still roll that performance with advantage.
Goodness, that's at advantage. Okay. So that is going to be a 22 total.
22 total? Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. She's just going to do her dance. You can tell she definitely has been watching YouTube tutorials and practicing different things. She researched. But you can also see just like she's not smiling at all. It's just an intense look of focus.
That concentration face where she's counting the meter of the beat in her head.
The concentration, and she does not want to smile at any of the men over there.
She only got a 14 on her performance check. She was not expecting heat at this level to be brought by you guys.
Oh yeah, Entropy knows what she's got and how to use it.
So we're back to the top of the round with Skate.
So technically my Fast Friends is still going. And so for this one, Skate's going to cast, he's going to whip out his lighter and cast Produce Flame, which creates a flickering flame in my hand. And it specifically says it does not harm me. Mm-hmm.
For your Fast Friends, we're going to add a +2 to your roll, and then you're casting a spell, we'll add advantage.
Okay.
And do you want to know what the fighter is doing before, since, he's still back up dancing?
Yeah.
Okay, so this time he got a dirty 20, and he's doing, like, some somersaults down the line, and, like, ends with a tight tuck. Like, perfect landing. So you can foresee this and plan around it however you want.
Well, shit, I don't know how to get that, actually. And I don't want to just like fuck him up. Okay, skates. I need a dexterous. I'm gonna try that as well. But with the fire from produce flame being kind of like juggled or tossed up, do a flip, catch the fire, toss it back up, and do another flip.
Give me that roll.
Again, performance and advantage.
Performance advantage +2.
Okay, 27 again. Is that still good?
Jesus. Fuck. And produce flame was cantrip, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So there's no bonus from that, just the advantage from casting a spell. Okay, so we move on to Arthur, and Arthur was dancing with the warlock, I think. Alright, so performance check for Arthur. And you said is add a D8?
Yes. His performance thing is a D8.
That's going to be a dirty 20 from Arthur. His
Nice.
robot has become even cleaner.
Oh, he's doing the same thing again? Amateur hour.
But there's no friction. He's improving.
Okay. All right.
Pretty soon, he may be more dancing machine than man.
Can we use reactions during this time, or just the person doing it?
It's just the person dancing.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go back to the warlock. What did the warlock do? The warlock cast mirror image to make 3 duplicates to dance alongside him down the line, and hits a 19. Uses a second spell slot, but only hits a 19 on that performance check. So the crowd is really loving Arthur's robot more than these 4 dancing robot or 4 dancing. Why do I keep saying robots? 4 warlocks with bell bottoms and afros, but God, they look so fucking fly. Paul, it's on you.
Yeah, he's still compelling that duel against the cleric. But he's going to continue on with the 2-step. This time, though, he's going to attempt to mix in a little bit of a worm in there, too, just getting on the floor, kind of flexing his body a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
and if you hit above a 10 on that, I'm going to let you roll this with a +3 modifier.
That's an 18, baby.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll at an advantage with a +3.
At advantage with a +3, that is going to be a 19 plus 3. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
We got balls just rolling down the aisle. And I'm re-rolling the druid. It was a 14. And now it's a... So, like, she walks out and she slams her staff on the ground to cast Guiding Bolt, but she kind of hits it at an angle where, like, the staff clicks into her ankle, and the Guiding Bolt, like, just
Flips
out of the staff and rolls onto the floor and disappears.
It does a flash behind Paul, just illuminating his immaculate country worm style.
Entropy, it's on you.
All right. How much leeway do we get with using spells to make them a little cooler? Because what I would like to do, but this would have been something she would have practiced in advance, and feel free to say no. Chromatic orb.
Let me go ahead and cut you off here and say this is a dance contest, so it's not like 6 seconds of combat. You have more time to focus on your spell and warp it. You're going to be burning the spell slot, but you can change your spell within reason to fit the performance.
Okay, because like I don't know if you've seen like belly dancers or other dancers use like an orb or something to like dance with, but I was thinking she would have been practicing using chromatic orb and kind of like as she's dancing, growing it as she's adding the magic to it, and then kind of at the end of the dance, just toss it in the air and let it harmlessly explode, and then just have a cool effect. But she can't control it because it is still rolling a thing, so she's still taking the risk.
Roll
It is a
me
first level
an
spell.
roll me an Arcana check. Beat a 10 on that, and I will give you a +3 modifier. If you don't beat the 10, you still pull it off without the modifier, and you still get the advantage.
You are gracious, and I appreciate it. That was a 15.
We're leaving things in the hands of dice, Christ, baby. And you said 15 on that Arcana check, so roll your performance with advantage, and it was that +3, correct?
What do
We'll
you mean
say
+3?
add +3 to your performance check after you roll with advantage.
Natural 20, baby!
Oh,
So
shit.
25 for a 28 total. And then I guess I need to roll to see what type of damage the chromatic orb does as well. It would be lightning damage. So 3d8 lightning damage, and just kind of however you feel is okay to flavor it.
So it goes up and it spins in rhythm with the mirror ball suspended from the ceiling. Hits that, and sparks start flying off of it, and the lights start changing into different colors. Now you get like even more elaborate patterns going on with the lights in DJ Meaty Boy's beat meter. So, team, go for this final round. I want you all a +5 to your performance check in addition to what adding.
Oh, hell yeah.
So this is the final round of the dancing, and then we move on to beating up the beat.
Finally, the meat meeting begins. Meat eating begins.
So we start at the top of the order with Skate.
If I were to use vicious mockery, which oh, go ahead.
Do you want me to tell you what they're going to do at the for this round?
Sure.
So he's going to produce that staff again and just do a series of rhythms in the air, like, you know, doing karate down the line with the staff as a dance, like they did in every 90s movie where, like, a kid learns karate, but he also has to go to the dance. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. God, if I hadn't magically forced this guy to be my friend, I would vicious mockery him in particular for looking like fucking Mac from Always Sunny.
It is a 17 for his check currently.
Okay. I will cast Fairy Fire on myself to give myself kind of a cool, like, glowing, like, strobe effect outline.
What level spell slot?
It's a first.
First, okay. And then, so you're going to roll this with advantage and the +5 from Entropy's lightning in the area, and +2 from your fast friends.
Ooh, okay. So you said +5, +2, correct? How does a 34 sound?
Jesus fucking Christ. I gave bonuses. This is on me.
Wait,
Oh,
what was
shit.
the total?
34.
Oh,
34. I did have to use 2 spells, though. But that one guy's my friend now, so who knows? Who knows what could happen?
All right, so we're on to Arthen. He gets a +5 to this. And your D8 that he also gets. So we'll roll his performance first. That's an 18 on the die, ladies and gentlemen. We're up to a 23 with the +5 already.
Yeah. We helped Arthen learn how to dance.
That's a 6, bringing it up to 20 for Arthen.
Yes. Getting it.
Yeah.
It's like you're watching the lunar landing all over again. Arthen in slow-mo, going down the aisle, backwards, looking left or right, coolly nodding and regarding each of you as he goes down the line. There is no friction. There is only joy here. As Arthen smoothly backs his way down the line with a twist, a kick, and striking a pose.
Yes. Proud of him.
And how does the Warlock follow that up? He just uses prestidigitation to make some sparks fly out of his hands. He's given up the fight on this one. He rolled a 16, but he's like, shit, how do I follow up this man evolving in front of me from man to robot to fucking spaceman? You don't.
He's become the Star Child.
So, we're on to Paul, and your compelled duel.
Oh, yeah, he is still compelling that duel, and he's going to really shred on the dance floor this time. What he's going to do is just a combination of moves here. He's going to start with the 2-step, move it into the twist, move it to the behind the back, and then finish it all off with between the legs. Let's see how he rolls with all of this. And what are we doing? +5, advantage, +2.
You're only doing. I was doing +5. You're doing advantage if you burn a spell to enhance your performance.
Concentrating the compelling duel.
The compelling duel is going to be a +2 for you.
I can dig it. That is going to be a 21 +2, a 23.
23? And we're going to add another +2 because I don't think we added a +2 last round for the compelled duel. We did advantage for the first round, but didn't add advantage. So that's going to be 25.
Yeah, that's going to be a 25.
And the fight has left the cleric's eyes. She is just here now. She's ready for the battle portion, so hopefully she can redeem herself. It's not going how she wanted. And I forgot to go over the Druid's performance last round when she danced down the line with you, Entropy. She just kind of transformed into a majestic bird with wild shape and danced down the line with bioluminescent feathers. So we're on to Entropy's turn. The wild shape has ended already for the Druid, but we'll start with Entropy.
All right. She is going to do a modified version of her dance. So, think a little more freestyle than normal belly dance, but with more footwork. And she is going to use prestidigitation so that every time her foot touches the ground, it's just sending out sparks. Like every step she takes, think of it like tap shoes, but just a shower of sparks. Like she's literally lighting up the dance floor. Okay, so that's performance. At advantage, because I'm doing a spell, right?
Yep, +5.
18 plus 5, so that would be 23 total.
23 total, okay.
And what is the druid doing?
She uses her gust of wind to summon a breeze to...
Hold on, that's mean. Listeners, he's playing a trap remix of Sweet Caroline. It's not.
This is not trap, okay? This is like a Euro beat. Sweet Caroline.
I don't go to clubs, man. I have no idea.
I mean, it's a good remix of Sweet Caroline.
Good, but hey.
So the druid is doing a gust of wind?
Yeah, a gust of wind, and just trying to do a dramatic walk and strut, Vogue dance down the line as the wind is blowing her hair around, and she's adding the bioluminescent color to her hair as it just blows around in the wind.
What did she get?
That's a 15.
Okay. I don't think I need to demoralize her further.
I mean, you could.
Should I waste this spell slot? I have a reaction.
Remember, it's just one spell per round as you go down. You already your prestidigitation for the sparks.
Well, you said we couldn't use... Oh, I guess it's not technically combat. You're right. Okay, I could have demoralized her if we were doing reactions. It's fine. I got silvery barbs. And Entropy is a bitch. We're good.
Would you all prefer to fight on the stage up top or down here on the floor where you were before?
Down.
There's no like advantage to either. It's just more of a how much of display do you want to be on for this fight?
On the stage.
Yeah.
Now, as the druid makes her way down the dance line, the energy in the room reaches a crescendo. The music, the dancing, the cheers, the crowd, just everything about it coalesces into a tangible force, and DJ Meaty Boy's music seems to tap into the very essence of the hype and pure vibe surrounding you. So, in a huge display, this energy converges on a shadow in the center of the walkway, where it begins to take shape into two forms, and before your eyes, the pulsing rhythm gives birth to a live embodiment of dance.
Yes. I've been ready to beat the meat beat
A meaty beat
for
beat.
a week.
Time to beat feet, and we beat that meat.
Beating the
Two beings made of pure vibes appear in the room.
Don't stop the meat. I can't control my beat. All right, so the other team fighting? Oh, they're fighting their own beat. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay. I couldn't
you're
see
each
it
going to be fighting
on the
your own
bottom side of
beat.
my screen. We're all going to be beating our own meat beat because it's like a physical beat, like the meat beat.
I'll let you all position yourselves, and then we'll start that.
What class is Arthur again? Hold on,
And
let me open
is
it.
part artificer, part fighter, and you are all on like a stage that's higher up. So there's about 10 feet between the ceiling and the floor in this area. The beat is taking up about 9 feet of that in height.
Damn.
Big boy.
And then it's the same for the other
It's a
party
big-
below, but a force field has dropped between the stage and the ground below, so you can't really do anything to interfere with each other's fights.
We can't
But
How
you'll
big is
interact with them.
the
Okay.
opponent? Is it medium or large?
It's going to be a large opponent.
Large. Okay.
But I put an HP bar above their beat so you know how much damage it's taking over time. So I'll up the start of each round.
A lot of information about somebody else's beat that you're
Mhm.
giving us.
I know.
Their meat beat.
So we're going to start with the beat firing a radiant sweep at Paul.
Groovy.
Damn.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That matches.
Okay, that matches. That's going to be 16 damage.
Oof. I'm glad I had that extra little bit of stuff. Yeah, Paul takes it like a champ. I thought we were dancing. Are we eating meat next? I remember that was next. No, I'm getting beat. The hell? What's this all about, man?
Consider it a workout, and I've got jerky for you afterwards.
Okay. You got it, boss.
The beat uses his movement to move over towards Entropy, Skate, and Arthen.
Oh shit. That's not where I wanted the beat.
And with that, we move on to Skate's turn.
Shit. I don't know what to do there because I really don't want to be in melee combat with this thing. I will. I guess I'll do a rapier attack. Because it's in melee range. How's a 17
17 hits.
do ya? Okay. That is going to be that many damages. Weak damage roll.
How much damage?
Okay, that's going to be a strong 4 damage.
4 damage, okay.
Yeah, and then Skate's gonna risk a opportunity attack and beat meat out of here. Beat feet out of here.
For that opportunity attack, does a 13 hit?
Ooh, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
That was a weak opportunity.
We move on to Arthen, who is also going to try to move out of the way, risking an opportunity attack. I'm going to roll that now. 17, that hits Arthen. Arthen takes 8 damage as he's clubbed in the back of the head by just reverb from the beat. And Arthen is going to fire a Witch Bolt at the beat. That's going to be a 26 to hit. And that's going to be 1 damage.
Nice.
Arthur.
Oh no.
Woo.
Oh no, he's useless. Oh no. What an unfortunate roll. The dice do tell the story here.
Oh boy. So with that, we move on to Paul's turn.
Yay. You know what? Paul was so happy about it working earlier. Let me just take a quick look at the map. Oh god, shit. Boys, you just move closer to me. Fine.
Protect us. Big strong man. Big strong dog man. Protect me.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Just a little wobo baby.
Paul cracks around and everything again and strikes a pose and says, "Hey, you there, meaty beady guy, let's get down to business." And he's going to once again, at first level, cast Compelled Duel. And he's going to move forward a little bit, so he's like in between the beat and Arthur.
And what kind of a save is it?
That is a DC 15 Wisdom save.
DC 15 Wisdom save. That's going to be a 5.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
So it's going to use its its legendary action to
Hey, no, that's mean.
move from entropy and move right up in your face.
So that provokes no opportunity attack?
Yes, it does.
It does?
Yep.
Hell yeah, baby.
Alright.
Yeah, it's moving of its own will.
Yeah, I've got daggers. That's the only touch spell or touch thing I've got. I don't think an 11 hits though.
No, an 11 doesn't hit. You go to like shank the beat as it's walking away, and the base just reverberating off of the beat just stops your dagger before it can even touch it.
It's fine. I have like 10 more hidden.
With that, I'm going to take my attacks. It's going to be 2 swipes of the longsword. First is going to be a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Dang. And then, I'm guessing 11 does not either.
It does not hit.
You know what? That's okay. I at least am having it be compelled to fight me, and more importantly, it's a disadvantage when it does.
All right. That it for your turn?
Yeah, I think that's going to be it for my turn. I've done my action, my bonus action.
Entropy, it's your turn.
All right. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm gonna move down into that corner to get a better shot and fire off second level Rhymes Binding Ice. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Going to be an 18.
Okay. Well, let me see. Creature takes half as much and isn't hindered by ice, so half of 11. Whichever way you want to roll that up or down, 5 or 6. And then I don't like that it's moving around. I'm gonna burn 2 sorcery points to quicken spell and quicken a Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. So a 5-foot square, I guess, probably just to the northeast of me. Between me and it appears, and it's like a gigantic hand of earth. Would it be like tile here? It's gonna try to reach out and grab the beat.
Okay, what kind of save does it need to make?
That would be a strength save of 16.
Strength save of 16. That's going to be a 15 on the save.
Yes. Okay. So, on a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration. So it's now going to take 10 damage and it is restrained.
It's taking 10 damage and it's restrained. Anything else for your turn?
No.
What were you saying about the hand?
It's right there. So it has its own 5-foot space that it occupies. So it is basically blocking me from the thing.
We move on to the beat. The beat is going to make another base attack against Paul. And that is going to be a 13 to hit.
No siree, Bob.
It's going to use a legendary action to go for one more. It's going to be a 26.
No, that one definitely doesn't hit. What?
He has disadvantage because he's restrained.
Oh, disadvantage.
Nice.
We'll re-roll that. That's going to be a 24.
Yep,
I tried.
Not surprised.
I was like, hold on, there's a reason I did this.
And 10 damage.
Great. Yeah, Paul takes it again.
And also you can see that the other team is shaving down the health on the beat that they are fighting. It looks like they are making more progress than you are at the moment.
Yeah.
They're beating their beat faster than us.
They're meeting the beat. We're barely.
I'm gonna give how much HP is Paul actually down?
He's only down let me see here. He's okay. He's over half.
Okay, cool. Okie dokie. Then Skate's gonna he's gonna play some careless dissonant whispers. So I need the beat to meet my 16 wisdom saving throw, or else.
Do know it can't flee while it's restrained, right?
Oh shit! Wait. Okay.
So
that does change.
he's restrained by a giant earthy tiley, I guess.
That's right.
So.
Okie dokie.
Oh, it's until the spell is over, so he doesn't get to make a save.
Nope, it's concentration.
Okay. All right. Well, then Skate's gonna instead of doing that, summon another. He's gonna flick the bick and summon a little ball of fire and throw it at the beat. 20 to hit.
20 hit.
Okay. Son of a bitch! I am rolling like the bare minimum amount of damage for all of these spells. And then what's that other thing? Okay. And then so that's gonna. Son of a bitch! That is really the least amount of damage I could possibly do. 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to use another bardic inspiration. Paul, do you want it, or do you want me to give it to Arthur?
I've still got a bardic.
Okay. All right. Arthur will have another bardic then. I guess since I have some movement, I will skitter to the backside of the stage to put more space and people between me and the beat. That's it.
For your turn?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Arthur loops around a bit and fires his hand crossbow at the beat. And that's going to be a 28 to hit.
Come on, man. Do some damage.
Nice. Do some damage, please.
And that's 10 damage to the beat.
All right, bringing the heat to the beat.
Yeah, you notice Arthur just shake off the nerves, and he thinks to himself for a moment and starts to feel the pulse of the music again. And he's like, "I was the star boy. I can do this. I got this."
You're always the star boy.
He fires a bolt off right into the beat's eye, or where an eye would be. Paul, it's your turn.
Yeah. Paul is going to. Let's see. How's everyone else doing? Everyone else is doing pretty okay in terms of HP. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna try and do some smacking with a sword for the moment. Don't really have much else in bonusy attacks or anything. First attack is a fucking 9, no siree. Second one is
give it the bardic.
Okay, I'll give it the bardic on the other one. I have to. What's that? D8.
Mm-hmm.
D8. It's gotta be an 8. Let's get that 8. That's a 2, so an 11 for that one. But the second hit was a natural 20.
Okay, roll that massive damage for that crit, baby.
Yeah, he misses on the downswing, but on the upswing, he does 10 damage to start, and then what are we doing? Double damage?
I think it's roll the damage dice twice.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, we don't have very many crits anymore, so we always
That was another 10, baby.
20 damage total, baby.
No, because he's also going to burn a smite. And I think he's going to burn. And then we're just going to do smite. Let me see here. Yeah, smash extra radiant damage. Maximum 5d8, 2d8. Da 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 da. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do it at a second level smite. I just want to make sure that I'm doing that right because I never remember. So that's going to be 3d8s. That's going to be 13, and then an extra 6. So 19 divine, holy, delicious damage.
That's 19 radiant damage.
Yes. Let me make sure. Yes, radiant damage. And it's not an undead or a fiend, right?
But it is a being made of pure vibes. So radiant damage doesn't deal as much. You notice it doesn't take as much effect. The light just kind of becomes one with the beat. You notice that like it cracks a little, but it's not doing as much damage as your regular hits did.
Well, poopy doop. I mean, he still does it with all that damage he gave it.
Yeah. But like you're noticing more cracks forming in the beat because you guys are really beating up the beat today.
Oh, so silly. And I think that will be. Can I do anything else as a bonus action? Oh, I guess I can. As a bonus action, each creature can wisdom save. Can. I'm gonna do a channel divinity on him. It's gonna be channel divinity champion challenge. As a bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from me. So that's gonna be.
Well, it can't move because it's restrained.
That's right. I forgot that. My bad. Then no, because I really don't have anything else. I mean, I could shift, but I don't want to right now.
We'll move on to entropy.
All right. I'm going to continue with the Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, which I believe is my action. Yes, as an action, you can cause the hand to crush the restrained target. Here, so that is going to be another 8 damage to it.
8 damage, okay.
Yeah, I don't really. Do I have any bonus actions? I really don't have much in the way of bonus action. Yeah, because that was my whole action. I think for now that's all I've got, but I'm gonna move to that top left corner for now. That'll be my turn.
And I've moved their beat further up on the map so you can see how close they are to completing this.
Is this supposed to be a race?
Yes, this is a race.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
But right now, you have shaved off a bit more than you have, but you're both hanging around half for your versions of the beat. But keep in mind that you all nailed some stellar performance checks during that dance battle. The HP on their beat is higher than the HP on.
Yeah, and ours has spells like
nice.
Chromatic Orb, right?
Yes. Moving back to the top of the order with the beat. The beat is going to attack Paul with a regular and legendary action. Yeah, because it's still in that compelled duel.
Come on, bring it on.
Does it make a save to break free from it, or does it continue? Probably.
It makes a save if it moves away, I think. Hold on a sec.
Well, it can't move away unless it makes
Yeah.
a strength save, and that's its whole action.
Wisdom save. Each time it attempts to move to a space more than 30 feet away. Yeah, so no. Yeah, no.
Going for
Can't go anywhere.
good old oh shit. That's a crit on Paul.
Dang. I naturally, whenever a crit happens, it turns into a 1. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't happen, buddy.
Except it might. I'm going to use my reaction.
Oh, he rolls at disadvantage because he's restrained.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to use Silvery Barbs yet.
But that's still going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, but I'll still take it unless you want to silvery barbs it.
Can I even do that? Because that would be double disadvantage. I mean, I guess I would just be
Yeah, I
making
don't.
it re-roll.
Yeah.
So,
If it's worded as just making the creature re-roll, then you can use it. If it's imposing disadvantage, it doesn't really do anything because it was already rolling at disadvantage.
yeah, would it be re-rolling at disadvantage? So would it be re-rolling twice again?
Since it says it's making the creature re-roll, I guess it's gonna roll again at roll twice and pick the lowest. So we'll go with that. First is
Lucky.
gonna be a dirty 20. Second is gonna be a 19.
19 still hits. Unless is there a reaction I could do? Do I have a reaction that I could do? Like a no, I don't. Unless can I shield of faith? Shield of faith is no, it's a regular action. No, never mind. It's fine. I'll take it.
That is Paul looking.
First hit is gonna be 14 damage.
That drops him at half almost.
And then the beat is going to make its second attack, rolling at disadvantage. First is a 10, second roll is a 12. It misses.
Whew. Yeah,
Skate is on you.
Paul's feeling it.
I will do a Healy wordy at second level.
Thank you.
Son of a bitch. So you get 16 HP.
Ooh, nice. He takes it and feels less bloody. Actually,
Nice.
he's made of pure vibes, right? His bones feel less like liquid and a little more solid.
And the beat is nothing but pure vibes, baby.
Oof.
And then Skate's going to use his last Bardic Inspiration as another bonus action to. Ooh, that's actually a really good one. Okay, to use the Tail of the Beguiler. So he's going to have a particularly shifty-looking spirit go attack the beat, and I need a Wisdom saving throw from the beat.
Some save from the beat.
Yep.
That's going to be a 12 from the beat.
That's not good enough, beat. Meet my spiritual beating. God damn it, I am rolling the lowest possible damage. So that's 4 damage, and it is incapacitated.
Oh shit.
That was a really good spirit that I found.
So you found a spirit that used to be like a hitman in the area, and it just sort of like slips by the beat, jabs his beats back, and keeps walking off the set. Like one smooth motion. If you blink, you would have missed it.
Thank you, Spirit of Baba Yaga.
It can't take actions or reactions. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now it's stuck and it can't attack Paul.
And it doesn't have legendary resistances. It has legendary actions, but not legendary resistances.
What a fool you've been, beat. Okay, that's the end of my turn. I feel like I accomplished something.
That was good. So basically, our melee fighters can now jump in, attack, and move back to anticipate. No opportunity attacks right now.
Yeah.
Arthur just kind of looks at his crossbow and shrugs and fires it again. And that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Crack it, Arthur. Let's go.
Nice.
That's going to be 8 damage. Arthur goes ahead and racks another one for the next round.
Wait, have people been rolling with advantage against him? Because they should have been rolling with advantage against the beat, because he's restrained.
Oh, I thought it was just he did disadvantage. Oh.
I'm going to roll again for Arthur, but he's been hitting every time. Second roll is a dirty 20 for Arthur. So, yeah, like fires another one like right into the spot where the beat got shanked. And on to Paul.
Yeah. I'm just gonna smack him with a longsword again, just for funsies again. You know what? I am gonna shift. I haven't shifted in a while. I'm gonna shift so I can get 6 temporary HP, just to feel nice, just to feel something for a change. He gets a little bit wolfy and everything, and just growls out, "Now I get to really do some fun." So with advantage, let's try this again. Advantage first roll. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
It's a hit.
That's going to be. Come on, there we go. Only 5 damage, and on the
5 damage.
second, the downswing is going to be a 20 to hit, dirty,
That's a hit.
and that is going to be 9 damage on that one. And I know it didn't do so hot. Do I want to do Divine Smite? Nah, I won't do Divine Smite. It didn't do so much damage last time, right?
Correct. Yep, it is resistant to radiant damage.
Should have done magic weapon. Dagnabbit, why didn't I do that? Oh well. But yeah, that's what I did. And that's my turn. You know what? I'm gonna jump back a bit. He can't quite get me, so I'm gonna jump back like just out of reach.
Entropy, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna keep using my actions for Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. So I guess that's another 10, but I really can't do anything.
You've kept the beat locked down. That's been effective this fight. If the beat was able to move, it probably dealt a significant amount of damage to the party. That combined with Paul's compelled duel has stopped it from running wild. And a little peek behind the screen, it gets 3 legendary actions per turn. And like you've all been able to manage to lock it down for this encounter.
Hell yeah. Control magic. Alright. Yeah, that's my turn. Is just I'm over there like ha ha ha. No, she's probably not cackling. But keeping control of that hand and squishing it. Squishing it like a stress ball.
She's not even doing like the rich girl laugh, the anime rich girl laugh.
Probably a wicked grin at least. Like she is enjoying inflicting damage on this thing. We're just keeping it locked the fuck down. That's it.
So the beat is also incapacitated thanks to Skate. Skate, it is your turn.
Everybody's HP good? You good? Polly Wally?
Clawed thumb up.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna produce some flames. 21
What
to
hits?
hit. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Ooh, got it. Ooh, got him. Finally rolled more than the minimum. Got 20 damage.
Oh, you got 20. Oh, shit.
Well, you roll with advantage, so do it twice,
ooh.
just in case you get that crit.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, with that 20 damage, Skate, how do you finish off this dance competition?
He hits a split, and then like as he like lifts himself back up, like tosses the fireball like overhand into the beat's face.
Like that bit of fire that you throw into the beat lands in the center of his chest and burns outward, turns into just pure light as everything goes crazy on the set in a good way. Like the music is hitting, the lights are flashing, everyone is grooving. It's a great time.
Yeah.
Paul does a nice howl as it explodes.
Entropy gives a little bow.
Then moonwalks away from the explosion.
My earthen grasp waves to the audience.
Did moonwalking just become Arthur's thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dude's got his one move, and that's all he's got.
He's good at it, yeah.
He started with the robot, and then he got a really good robot going, and then transitioned to the moonwalk. He might combine both at some point. Who knows?
Ooh.
One of your kids nearby, and you hear a voice come out from it. Hey, you guys did real great out there. They're bringing out the weapons for, or like the rewards for you to choose from. So, why don't you take a look at these? They got one called Drop the Base, another one called Pop Lock and Swap It, and another one called Just Vibing. And you see 3 magical items appear in the room in front of you. You see, well, technically 4 magical items appear in the room in front of you. You see a rapier that looks like part equalizer. There's also a set of matching bracelets. One is in electric blue, the other's in neon. It looks like they're made of like those glow in the that's twisted into like a little wrist-mounted speaker, Meaty design on it. And the last one is a staff that looks like a mix between a strobe light and an equalizer.
My personal opinion is drop the base for Skate. The Just Vibin is a magical staff awarded to those who excel in DJ Meaty Boy's beat meter. It features a built-in strobe light and equalizer that pulse in rhythm with the wielder's movements. The staff is adorned with vibrant colors and emits a soft rhythmic glow. You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon. Has 5 charges and gains 1 charge on a successful melee hit with the staff. Charges can be used for the following abilities: Dancing Lights, Hype Man, which is 1 charge to grant an ally advantage on a performance or deception check by going with the flow and hyping up their act. Blur, 4 charges, cast the spell Blur, and Mirror Image, cast the spell Mirror Image. Pop Lock and Swap It is these twin bracelets are a symphony of vibrant hues and pulsating rhythms, crafted with expertly woven bands in electrifying electric blue and vivid neon green. They wrap snugly around the wrists. Each bracelet is adorned with a miniature speaker no bigger than the breadth of a wrist, embellished with an array of dynamic street-style graffiti. The centerpiece of each speaker is an OLED equalizer display, alive with a mesmerizing dance of lights that sync to the ambient beats and melodies of the surrounding environment. Each bracelet has 5 charges and regains 1d3 expended charges at dawn. When attuned, the wearers must strike the same pose and clap within 60 feet of each other, and if they do so, they can expend 1 charge to swap places. This action is a bonus action. The swap fails if there is not enough space or the creature is restrained. Drop the Base is a sleek metallic rapier imbued with the essence of EDM. Its blade glows with vibrant neon light, pulsating rhythmically as if to an unseen beat. The hilt features a minimalist equalizer panel with subtle pulsating lights that change color based on the rapier's charge level. This weapon combines traditional rapier elegance with modern musical flair, making it perfect for bards who like to make an impression both in and out of combat. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. The weapon gains 1 charge whenever its wielder reduces an enemy to 0 hit points with a weapon for a maximum of 5 charges. The cost of a bonus action, the user may use a bonus action to use one of the 2 following abilities. Reverb, apply an additional 1d6 force damage and 1d6 lightning damage to their next attack. Or Pulse, grant all allies within 30 feet advantage on their next attack roll before the start of the wielder's next turn. That's the one I like for Skate.
Yeah.
It is really good. Pop Lock and Swap
Pop Lock
It
and Swap
is
It
fun
is
means
good for the casters, and like if we do a caster and a melee person on it, but I feel like
Mhm.
Drop the Base is a little more versatile.
The thing to remember with Drop the Base, though, is in order to gain a charge on Drop the Base, the rapier has to drop someone to 0 HP.
Okay, and it has to be the rapier, not just the person holding the rapier.
We might be able to workshop that because I wanted it to be the rapier, but it may make more sense for it to be, just the. Yeah, we'll go with user.
It doesn't regain. Yeah, it doesn't have the long rest regain thing. Okay.
I was going to suggest the Just Vibe, and that would be a good staff for Jeff's wonderful Furbold, or his other character who is a slimy guy, who lives off the vibes, and that is like made for him.
That would be good. Yeah.
But I don't think we can transfer it between campaigns. Probably not.
Unless you just give it to us in the other campaign. That's up to you, Alex.
A hole appears in the sky as the pseudopod of Flippity extends and grabs Just Vibin, the quarterstaff.
It all depends on whether or not it gets used in this series. But does anyone have anything to plug this week?
I'm actually going to plug something. I'm going to plug the Pokemon Tyrant. He's a very good little dinosaur. That's what I'm plugging this week.
He is a good dinosaur. I love that Pokemon. Big jaw ability.
And listeners, if you want to find me, do yourselves a favor and don't. But check out some of the people that have supported us so far, like Jess. You can follow on twitch.tv/JessPanda. Follow the Momocon socials on Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter, Neopets, Monster, Indeed, LinkedIn, the Bulletin Board of Little Caesars. I think I said that one already. AO3, Vampire Freaks. Fuck it, we fucking ball. Follow Tithus on twitch.tv/Tithus. Follow Andrew over at Casuals for Runeterra. Follow Kyler on YouTube at Fishing After 5. Follow... Shit. I was on a roll. Follow Jay on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rush918. And follow Ducky on twitch.tv/DuckyPlease. Now everyone give a jumbled beat up the beat.
Beat up the beat.